Hi everyone, welcome back to the Vinyl Vault. Going to go through some of the pickups from this morning. I did get a bit more than this, but I've just pulled out what I would class as soul and funk. Soul funk and a Reg A, little box set. So yeah, let me quickly go through it. This is James Brown, The Payback, Godfather of Soul. This was 50 pence because it's only in sort of VG condition. So a couple of the tracks look like they got some sort of scratches on it, but I'm sure some of the tracks will be fine. So it's a gatefold sleeve on the Polydor label, a funk album for those that don't know. It's a 2 LP set, and yeah, it's not in perfect condition, but I don't think I've ever found it at a boot sale before. So really pleased with that for 50 pence, even though it's not in the best condition. Then there's a copy of Donald Byrd, thank you for FUML, Funking Up My Life. Donald Byrd, great artist. I love many of the Donald Byrd tracks. Let me just see what's on this. Not sure I know much about the tracks on this one, but yeah, Donald Byrd is an absolute great artist, so pleased with that as well. And again, this was 50p, so these soul and funk LPs were 50p. And yeah, the condition's not as good as normal, but for 50p it's well worth it. Mr. Magic Groov, Washington Jr. This is absolutely great. Now I don't know if you'd call this an LP, it's like an EP. It's got side 1's got 2 tracks and side 2's got 2 tracks, but I mean Mr. Magic itself, what a tune, absolutely love that. Absolutely banging tune, so that was a really good find. Again, only sort of VG condition on that one. Then we've got Earl, Kluf and Bob James, 2 of a kind. Bob James, what an artist. Bob James has done some incredible records. Gatefold sleeve. Again, this was 50p, so pleased with that. Then we have James Brown, don't think I've picked this one up before, Get Up Off of That Thing. Polydor, 1976. Yeah, it's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks on side 1, 3 tracks on side 2. So I don't know how good the tracks are on that, but obviously again James Brown done some amazing funk. Now this one I don't know. It says, I assume this is, I was going to say I assume this is soul or funk, but actually it could well be, a rock LP. Balls Out, 2 Guns, don't know it, haven't picked it up before, but it was in the same 50p stuff the guy had, which seemed to be mainly soul and funk, but I'm not sure that is. But anyway, let me know if you know that. That one's still in shrink wrap. It's got a cutout, so I think that's a US press, 1979, Capricorn Records. Yeah, so I haven't played that, but I will get around to having a listen. Then we've got Bob James, One on One. Don't think you can pick that up. That was a very old vintage HMV sticker. That was originally £5 back in the day, 1979. Again, Bob James is just amazing. There's so many tracks I like by Bob James, but the one I've been listening to recently is Winchester Lady, which is just absolutely phenomenal. Earl, Kluf, Late Night Guitar, Liberty label. Then we've got this one, which I've never seen before. This is Gale. This is on CBS Records. Can't say I've even seen that sleeve anywhere, even in a record shop or record fair. A bit of a tear on the tops of the sleeve. That's interesting. I don't know if you're going to pick this up on the camera. This has got the promotional gold stamp that says property of CBS, demonstration only, not for sale. So that's a US pressing. 1977, so I don't know how good that is, but I'm looking forward to having a listen. Then I picked up this again. All these were 50 pence. What's that say? Men to Me. Super High Life in USA. Band International of Ghana. So yeah, that's a very interesting LP. 1983, African Brothers Band International. So I have no idea if that's good, but I would imagine that's probably very interesting. African Brothers. Yeah, that's interesting. Looking forward to playing that one. Then just like a compilation, Four Top Story, 1964 to 72, gatefold sleeve, and yeah, Tamla Motown label. Again, such good bargains really for the price. This one is, again, these are only mainly VG plus, Jazz Spectrum, Jimmy Smith, Volume 5, Metro label. Side 1 has got 3 tracks side 2. Covers seen better days, but yeah, I'm sure that will be an interesting play. Then this LP is called Dr. Strut, Motown, 1979. Not sure about that one. Now this is, who is this? Gary Tom's Empire, Blow Your Whistle, 7654-321. Pip Records, gatefold sleeve with a cutout. That looks really interesting. Unusual, if I can get that in photo, unusual label there, or Ultrasonic Productions Inc. So this is a US press. Looks interesting. Then 1000 Volts of John Holt, so a Reg A LP on Trojan. Looks to be, I don't know if this is the early press. This looks like it's in quite good condition. Yeah, I was looking for the year but can't see it. So yeah, it's I've got a feel it's probably not the very first press, but yeah, Trojan Records. Come on, in you go. So while I put that away, thanks for everyone that's been tuning into my channel. Right, this one, I can only assume this is soul. It was in the same sort of box of soul stuff. Sensual Sensation, Lime. Can't say I've seen that before. Polydor Matra label. Bit of damage on it there. Just paper in a... Yeah, so got to play that to see what that's all about. Next up, Cleveland, Eaton and the Garden of Eaton. Keep Love Alive. Ovation Records, 1979. That looks like a US press as well. So yeah, interesting. This is a very common LP, George McCrae, Rock Your Baby, J Boy or J Boy Records, 1974. Now, what's the looking for a particular track on there that I oh yeah, great track, I Get Lifted. It's got it's been sampled as like a break for you hip hop heads out there. So that's Rock Your Baby. Then Bob Marley and the Wailers live. Looks like it had a hype sticker there once, but it's been peeled off. Island Records. What's the year? What year is this one? Can't see the year, but Bob Marley. Then there was this Reg A2, bit beaten up sleeve, but yeah, I had to pick it up. Don't see that many Reg A12s. I Can't Believe I'm Losing You, Samantha Rose. So I don't know if it's any good. Interesting cover though. Unity Prom. I love these old Reg A sleeves. They're really like different and original. Freddie Hubbard, Windjammers. Columbia label, 1976. This is a US press. This one has got like a printed inner sleeve. Again, not going to pull the vinyl out. Most of these were only sort of VG. Not the most amazing condition. Night Talk. Who is this? Who is this? Doug Richardson, Night Talk. Now, I can't say I've ever seen that before. Saxophone player by the looks of it. AVL 6013 catalogue number. Los Angeles, California. AVI Records distributing. Yeah, a bit of a damaged sleeve on that. That looks interesting. Can't wait to have a listen to that. Do quite like a saxophone. Then there was a copy of Off the Wall, Michael Jackson. I suppose you can't really leave these. This one's a bit dusty. I don't know if you can pick that up. Look. So yeah, just more proof these things have been sitting in storage for a long time. You all know it's gatefold sleeve. I'm sure many of you have that. Big album that was. Who's this? Michael Parkinson Jr. Is that how you pronounce his name? Philadelphia International Records, 1979. Again, US pressing. This one's got an inner, but it's pretty beaten up. Again, as I said many times, these records are only sort of VG, but for 50p, I don't mind paying 50p for a VG record. That was interesting. And then we come to the Trojan Story box set. Now, this has got 3 LPs in it. Now, this wasn't 50p, but it was from the same person, and they only charged me £1, believe it or not. But the condition of this is VG Plus and not VG. I think maybe because the box is a bit tatty, they just did it for £1. But yeah, let me open this up. So we've got what have we got? We have got the official insert, the Trojan Story, which is nice to get. I'm sure there are many boxes without that in it anymore. And then there's three record. Someone's written on this. Record 1, record 2, record 3. Now I have pulled these out. These are VG Plus, so quite pleased to get those. And I don't know why you'd only charge £1 for that. I really don't. But unless he's played it and it's got a skip or something. But I think the box in its own right is worth £1, even though it's a bit damaged. So yeah, can't say I've seen one of these for a long time. Many years ago I saw one, but I don't think they're going to turn up that much, and I have no idea how many were pressed. Anyway, so that's today's finds. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave some comments if you like any of the LPs I found. And yeah, stay tuned and see you soon.